And we return once more to Digital Security Division, the Castle of Hearts. I'm just going to take another moment to look at this very good banner in the top left. You still have no idea why I made the banner this way, but you will.
I'll jump over there and look at it.
I'm sure we'll find out.
You will know. As of the last time we played together, the 10 of you, 5 human, 5 Digimon partners, have infiltrated the Castle of Hearts, a section of the digital world which is surfaced in the cyber virtual reality of Eden, maintained by the Kamishiro Corporation. You guys are a special team who are set up to find these incursions of the digital world and push them back, which usually involves finding a binding point within the location and dismantling it. It's been a bit of an adventure so far. Getting in through the front gates was done by some fancy disguises. You were asked by one of the Digimon who seems to be in charge around here, or at least higher level, a Bishop Chessmon, to find a way to return the Castle of Hearts to the digital dimension. So you've been working on that, but the castle is still pretty populated, and your sneaking mission went so-so. Good start. You made an ally in Wisemon, who you found in the library and who helped you disguise yourselves further. Then you kind of just, went exploring. And the consequences of that have come to bear now, as in the time it took you all to find your way back to one another, the entire castle seems to be aware that you're here. So much so, in fact, that when you walked out into the middle of the courtyard of the castle, a group of Digimon suddenly appeared from beneath the ground and have just declared combat. So, combat has started. Let's roll some initiative.
Probaty's perfect.
It's 3d6 plus agility.
Great.
Is that our agility or Digimon's agility?
Digimon's.
Okay.
Now, what about the fact that Prizemon is still, in the Digivice?
Oh yeah, I guess Mitsuyo liberates Prizemon.
Prizemon is free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prizemon is free elf.
Yeah.
Is it slash roll?
Yep, slash roll or slash R.
Eek.
Plus agility. Good thing we're all in, rookie level, where we have Garbo stats.
It's fine.
Wait, hold on. If we're rolling for our Digimon,
Yeah, that's
then
what I was going to ask.
shouldn't our
Is everyone
initiative-
rolling for their Digimon that they're playing, or are they rolling for their humans Digimon character? Let's make make sure make it clear who we're actually rolling for.
That's the point. I've been applying that to your humans.
Yeah, I was rolling for Dillymon.
All right, let's
I'll
do
roll
that again.
for Coronamon.
Okay, so
And that
Dillymon got a
is-
12. Andy, who are you rolling for?
Prizemon.
So that's Mitsuyo.
I wish I could. Oops, sorry.
So Maddie, you rolled for Leolmon?
Leolmon, yeah.
Okay.
There's. Oof.
Oh no.
Coronamon's not going anywhere fast.
It's 9 for Cherry.
Listen, sometimes you get
17.
distracted.
Namon picked up a 17.
I don't know
Somehow.
how that happened.
Amon's going.
He's got all that agility so that he can run away from his problems.
Turning away from his feelings.
I mean, it's pretty fast, but
Catch me, gay thoughts.
you did tie with a beach ball, basically. So, I mean, is it really that impressive?
Okay. General rule is players have initiative, wins in ties. So then, Beatrix, combat has started. Let me just
And
hit
I'm
this.
going to roll Torment.
And Beatrix, suddenly being charged down by a bunch of Digimon, has felt complete loss of control of the situation and is about to roll torment.
Nothing is going according to plan.
So that's the best of the best.
Yep.
All right. So you've marked off one of that already. So it's 3d6 plus willpower minus unmarked boxes. So 3d6 plus 3. Nice.
Oh, this
Strong
is a
roll.
nice change from the previous campaign.
So that's a second box of your minor torment marked. You can take another point of inspiration. You're up to 3 of 7. And how does Beatrix power through this one?
You know, I mean, like, this whole thing sucks, but, you know, she's kind of, you know, in some ways she's also relieved that, like, we've finally got the group back together. We can finally start working, like, as a unit again.
Good luck. Well, I'm
So
glad you
maybe
passed that,
this
because if
is
you failed it, I would have skipped your first turn.
Yeah, that's valid.
I think even though Leolmon is a huge goofball, I think he would wise up in a combat situation, and I think he's sort of just like ready to go, like right at Beatrix's side.
All right, well, it's time to go. Beatrix, Leolmon, you each have 2 actions.
Okay, I just realized I don't think I have Leolmon's, like, character sheet at all. I have no idea what he...
It's alright. Leolmon's... I got it. Let's see. What the heck? I didn't give myself selective targeting. That was dumb. Oops. Alright. Okay. I think...
What are you each doing, guys?
I think I want to have Leolmon use his snide snarl attack, which is him talking shit. It's basically vicious mockery.
Nice.
Let's see. Got 6 each. Is each box a meter?
I think each box is a 5.
Is 5 meters?
No, 5's way too big. I think each box is meant to be 5 feet.
Okay. Oh, are we doing this in meters? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in metric mode. Is it?
I wish it was in metric, but I'm pretty sure the initial design on this is based on feet.
Okay.
Because it's taking a lot of 5e's overall designs and Digimon and putting it into a
The
Digimon
thing
style.
about, like, ranged attacks that you posted earlier is all in meters, though.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Digimon game is definitely metric.
Okay, I'd take each box as being probably a meter.
All right. Cool. So let's see. Okay.
If you want me to,
So-
I can probably change the color of these lines because they look a little weird. I'm just not sure what to change them to. Maybe a light blue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Very
Oh,
clear.
that's perfect. All right. Okay.
What's Beatrix doing, Tess?
Well, if Leomon is gonna, use an attack, I'm gonna, like, boost it, maybe, with whatever that technique is called. I forget.
Direct.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's gonna do
So that gives a bonus of your charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so here's what Leolmon is going to do. Leolmon is going to bound forward.
Alright.
I have a movement of 6, so
You
that's
should be able to
hold on.
move yourself.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And he's going to hold on, wait, where did I come from? Okay, yeah. Is diagonal okay to move in?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it seems like it makes more sense. Okay. So he's gonna bound up and sorry, did Beatrix boost accuracy or dodge?
Yeah, accuracy.
Alright, sweet. And he is going to use his Snide Snarl attack, which is a ranged attack. And it has close blast, so it
Is it damage?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess what it looks like is just like a really loud snarl that's like a sound wave.
Yep.
Okay. And it's got close blast, so it's gonna start, I guess, here. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know if anyone can see that.
Yeah,
I saw it.
All right, cool. So it's gonna start there, and it's a circle, and the base diameter is 4 meters, and I can add double my bit value to it, so it's gonna be a total of 6 meters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sweet. I guess it's gonna be like probably not the back 3 pawn chessmon, but I should be able to hit this the Nightmon and the first Tankmon and the one black one over
So
here.
these 3?
Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, so those 3.
The ruler command is very useful.
Yeah, I didn't realize you guys got to show that up as well. Since you're hitting more than one target, they gain a dodge bonus of their RAM. So roll your accuracy.
All right, so my accuracy as it stands is 2, but it's boosted up to 4, right?
Because of what?
The direct.
The direct gives you a benefit of the user's charisma, and Beatrix has a
Okay,
charisma of 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
5.
holy shit! All right, so that's 7. Cool.
Yep. And you've also got certain strike on this.
Yes, I
which
do.
Negates 1 dodge dice.
So that's gonna be
So-
76,
Yeah,
right?
roll your 76.
76.
You're always gonna do this to me.
I am.
It's 2 successes.
Ah, fuck. It's 2 successes.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll some dodges. First, the Nightmon. Let me just make sure everything's fine with this. Just gotta go over everything that's going on here. Alright, that's fine. So I'm just gonna roll my dodge for Nightmon.
Okay,
right,
and
that's
then
a thing.
and then
And one of the Tankmon.
Oh.
And then that one pawn chessman back there. Alright, so each of them gets hit.
I'm gonna don't those
And you've
ten-
negated all the dodge dice, so it's
Oh yeah.
your 2 successes plus your damage.
Yep. Minus their armor, right?
Yeah. So your damage is
Does the armor go away, or it's a permanent thing, right?
armor's a permanent thing.
Okay, I figured.
What's your damage?
3.
Alright,
It's
so that's 5 points of damage reduced by armor. Nightmon takes 1 hit point of damage. Tankmon takes 1 hit point. Pawn Chessmon takes 1 hit point.
Okay. And then it also has distract, so I guess that's in effect for 2 turns.
When you're using damage as well, distract requires you to do at least 2 points of damage to put a status effect on.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right.
That's the
Maybe next
downside
time.
of bundling a status effect with damage.
All right, cool.
Okay. You each, Beatrix and the Olamon each...
No, I don't because I moved.
Oh, yeah. Beatrix, you've got a simple action.
Yeah. Can I? Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I can do. Can Beatrice just kind of like look around the surroundings?
Sure. What would you like to do specifically? What are you looking for?
Sort of looking, just like any kind of, just like objects that might be around that like kind of or obstacles or whatever that might be of use during combat.
All right, roll perception.
It's really weird that perception is a willpower skill.
Yeah, it's about like trying to focus in stressful situations, but you're right, it is weird. 18. Okay, so looking around, you can see that ringing this area, there's just a bunch of terrible rectangles. Just a bunch of like barrels and boxes and such, just set up around the area. It looks like they might have been stacked in the middle and cleared to the side recently. So those look like you could use them for like hiding or trying to move them to make obstacles. That's pretty much all you got around this. It's just a bunch of junk all piled around the area.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. The end of Beatrix's turn. Alright, it's time for the pawn chess one. Each of them is like acting in their single turn. So I did not need to draw that. Select the arrow. Each of the pawn chessmon like splits out from behind the group and moves up behind one of the tankmon each. And they start they hop onto the back of the tankmon and just start pointing forward their spears and raising their shields, aiding the tankmon.
Okay, but that's cool.
So, mechanically, though, are they occupying the same space?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alright, it's the Nightmon's turn. Nightmon steps forward in front of the group and raises its sword in preparation, and it goes into an aggressive stance. It's the end of Nightmon's turn. Mitsuyo and Prizemon.
Alright. Okay. Andy,
What's
gonna throw. She's gonna throw Prizemon.
Okay.
Alright, let me just get. She's gonna yeet Prizemon. Hold on.
Alright, that's gonna be a roll.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Are we finally doing the gotcha?
Sort of.
That's gonna be a feats of strength roll.
That's
So
okay.
3d6 body and feats of strength.
That's not a problem.
Oh, did you pick Prizemon up and bring them with you?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we'll just move over here for now.
Yeah, that's probably gonna like take a Prizemon move unless you want to do something special, specifically just because it's gonna slow you down carrying Prizemon because they're not little.
I'm pretty
Are they little?
I mean,
What's Prizemon's size?
let's double check. Prizemon is small. Which is what, like toddler sized?
What's Mitsuyo's move?
7.
7. Yeah, I guess you can move up there with Prizemon.
Cool. I mean, I did. I moved her.
Yeah.
And, yeah, here we go. It's 3d6 plus body plus feats of strength.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, that's a 27.
Yeet!
Where are you throwing Prizemon?
Since Nightmon's in offensive stance, his defenses are lowered now, so I'm chucking him right at the big guy.
Alright. And what's Prizemon doing in this?
What's that? I want to double check one thing. Also, see, this is why I took the tumbler skill.
Because you're getting thrown, right?
So I could get thrown really
Oh, that's
good.
right. There's like a specific mechanic for throwing in this. working this.
So I could get flung without getting fucking wrecked.
The fastball special.
Throwing rules.
Throwing does rule.
Well, throwing is a complex action, so technically you shouldn't have been able to move up and throw.
Yeah, but I carried him.
Is throwing a complex action?
Throwing is a complex action.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, it's a complex action because it's what you do in a clash. I don't know if it's complex outside of a clash. I don't think it is, because you can do a throw as a in a seed as well. No, it's fine.
Cool. Okay, I just want to confirm one thing. Okay, so I got flung at Nightmon then?
Yeah.
I also want to reiterate that Mitsuyo says nothing as she does this. She just walks over and just fucking chucks.
Yeet.
Okay.
The yeet is inside of her.
Yeah.
The yeet is implied.
inside.
Okay. As he's flying through the air at him, he just starts spinning, so that the second he like touches up against him, he's going to use his rolling charge to like roll down him and run right back. Because I have a charge attack, and charge attacks don't specify when the damage comes in.
Can you move up out of a charge?
Yeah, charge just says they use movement and action at the same time. It says they use the attack and move as one simple action. Charges are weird.
That's what it says. That's exactly what it says. I mean, go ahead.
So yeah.
So you're using your rolling charge to hit it and then roll away.
Yeah. Basically, I start like
is
spinning
this a
out.
damage move?
Yes. That is Prizemon's one damage move.
Alright.
So what do I roll again for that? Is that accuracy?
Yeah, accuracy D6.
Unfortunately, Prizemon's stats are very well rounded, so they are not very high.
Just like
Well
him.
rounded.
Everything
That's
about
no
Prize One is
idea.
well rounded.
How many round puns I had to hear when we were making this character.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
And no
no
damage at all.
successes. So, despite the fact Nightmon's preparing to hit, you like just bonk, it's still pretty heavily armored. So you just bonk, bounce off of it, and roll back to Mitsuyo.
She's gonna nod at Prizemon like, good effort.
Okay. I mean, technically I think I still have an action left, but I don't really know what else to do. I guess I should have done something else first, but...
You could Digivolve, right? Or is that a complex, or...
I think that's simple, but then I would...
Digivolving simple.
But then I would just be Digivolved and nothing else.
You're also not going to be able to fit in between these two right now.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, technically, if I was going to Digivolve, I could have rolled further with the charge. Or less far.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
have a
what?
Movement of 6.
I'm gonna have gone here instead, so I can just stand directly between Mitsuyo and Nightmon. And I am gonna Digivolve.
All right. Describe it for us.
Okay, so he's a big old prize ball, right? And then he just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then like a big, like it just kind of like gets lifted into the air on a big tower. And then he looks like this thing. Once.
Looks like this thing.
Yeah! Oh my god, I love him.
Now he's got
What's his name?
He's
Gatchamon.
Gatchamon! It's got things inside of him now!
Oh, that is literally a bunch of smaller Prizemons.
This bitch
Oh
not
my
empty.
He's
Not
full of
empty
many
anymore.
things, such as prizes and hatred.
Ah. I love him.
All right. Shichiro and Namon.
God,
Okay.
he's so big.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out if Namon can, like, get into like a good range to even like use an attack.
Oh, what's Neymon's movement?
6.
If you go completely diagonal, you can make it to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here.
Yeah, so he's probably only going to be able to hit Nightmon, but that's okay, I think.
Alright.
I say
What's Lucky up to, Hannah?
How much movement do we have again?
It's on your character sheet.
Oh, right. I have 8 movement. How far can I get if I pick up Neymon and go?
Oh boy. I think if you're going to carry someone, it's going to halve your movement.
Okay, that's fair. But with that, I could put him down, and then you could get close enough to attack. Right?
Well, he doesn't need to get right up in anyone's faces. His attacks are both ranged. So...
Oh, okay. That's good. I've actually forgotten what actions a human character can take.
Yeah, there's sort of not a lot.
Can I punch a Digimon?
Absolutely.
Alright, well, Lucky's gonna go.
Thank God.
Humans have combat stats. Humans have accuracy, dodge, armor, and damage. They can fight.
Yeah, I based his entire...
I'm pretty sure Lucky's stats are better than any rookie level Digimon here.
He's also got a major aspect that I can invoke here for fighting.
Hannah, you might want to let Neymon do his thing first before...
Yeah, Neymon can go first, and then Lucky will follow.
So who's he gonna be punching? Nightmon probably. He's probably the only one he can get to. Yeah, that's fine. So Neymon kind of like gets up on tippy toes and sort of like tries to like whisper like, "Hey, I've got an idea."
All right, what's your plan?
I'll distract him, and then you punch him in the face.
I like this plan. Let's go.
Cool. Alright, so Neymon is gonna move right over diagonally. Yeah, there's probably fine. And then he's gonna use his play possum attack, which it's not a damaging move. It just inflicts distract.
All right, accuracy D6.
Runs up, trips, pretends to die.
Oh, that's nothing.
No successes. Neymon runs up, falls down. Nightmon doesn't even look at it.
Yeah, basically. He's just like lying on the floor, like half, kind of pretending to be dead, but he's like, I don't think it's working.
Well, Lucky's gonna take his chance now and try and punch it in the face, whether or not it really succeeded or not.
All right, move up.
I don't know if it could be face so much. It's pretty big compared to you.
Yeah, I was gonna punch it in the kneecaps.
Your leg
Just
faces.
run right up to Nightmon.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust its kneecaps. Let's go.
All right.
I'm also gonna invoke my major aspect of seeing red, which gives me a +4 to fight and a -4 to dodge.
Oh, no.
All right, that's your one time using it per game day.
Yep.
It's gonna cut your ass.
It's now or never at this point.
I don't see how this is possibly going to work out badly for you.
I'm not sure how +4 to fight takes place in your actual derived stats.
I don't know either.
Fight, accuracy, and damage. Okay, so it's going to boost your accuracy and damage.
Nice. Okay,
All right.
so what do I roll to try and hit this thing?
Accuracy D6, and with your +4 to fight, that's a 15 D6.
Jeez.
Lucky is battle ready.
Yeah, I made him fight despite being a human. He's here to fight. That's all he's good for.
I love him.
Oh, that's a lot of.
Holy shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
7 successes.
Holy.
All right. So Nightmon, seeing Lucky just coming in with the fury of 1,000 gods, gives a quick barked order using its Packmaster trait to a nearby ally. And one of the pawn chessmon and the nearby knights dives off right in front of Lucky, shield out, gets punched, and just goes flying into a wall and disappears.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
There it goes.
Oh, that's so good.
I can't believe Lucky just used Cheer's Galactic Punch, but with his hands.
It's good. Alright, it is now the Tankmon's turn. Nightmon just raises its sword and gives an order to fire. The pawn chessmon on the back of the Tankmon revving them up and just basically acting as assistants to aiming. So each Tankmon is going to start with an artillery blast. That is a 3 radius circle within their range. So this one moves up to here, so it can get you 3. And this one is going to fire here as well. So each of them is being benefited by their pawn chessmon, so that's an extra accuracy to each of them. So that is artillery blast. Each of you, because you're being targeted by a multi-hit attack, you can add your ram to your dodge for your Digimon. So there's 3 successes. So go ahead and roll dodge, and for your Digimon, you can add your ram stat to your dodge.
That's still.
So that's 1 here, so Namon, Leolamon, and Lucky. And then another here, so that's Gatchmon, Mitsuyo, and Leolamon again.
And you said I gotta do ram and dodge.
Yeah.
Well, where do you see how high this is?
What the hell's your ram?
Horrible. Not horrible, but you know.
Yeah.
Fuck's
Alright.
sake.
Who's that for, Maddie?
That's for the Olmon.
Alright.
Hey!
Alright. So that's for Gatchamon. Hannah?
Yep.
You're gonna be rolling. What's the dodge for Lucky?
Whatever it is, it's currently at a -4. He's got a 4-0 right now.
Yeah, so your dodge is 11, and you get a -4 on that, so that's 7.
76. Okay.
Yep.
And I guess I'll roll for Mitsuyo now too.
Yeah, and test roll for Namon.
Oh, right.
That's 1 success.
Use the greater than 5 to count successes, by the way.
Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot about that.
So 1 more, because Leolamon was in the target range of both.
Oh, great. Alright.
So what am I rolling exactly? Is it just dodge?
Dodge plus your ram.
Well, oh yeah.
So I have to roll dodge for the Olmon twice.
Yeah. So you roll it once, just roll it again.
Alright.
Alright. Let's go down the order. So each of you who've got 3 successes managed to avoid being hit. So first of all, Leolamon takes the first hit. That's 2 successes plus damage. Why have I written that? It's because it's got a weapon on it, right? So, how many ranks of weapon do I have? All 3. Cool. So that's 10 damage.
Oh no. Well.
And it has 6 points of armor piercing, so...
Well. He's fucking dead is the problem.
Leolmon runs up, taunts them, the tanks fire, Leolmon just immediately gets blasted super bad.
It's like Yamcha all over again.
This is really frustrating because I have agility, but I rolled no ones. So
Okay, next up is Prizemon. 10 damage and it ignores 6 armor. I mean, Gatchamon.
10 damage. That's a lot of damage.
How much armor do you have?
Like 8.
Yep, so that's 8 points of damage.
I got 1 success. I'm scared.
Alright, 1 success, so... Oh wait, yeah. You only took 7 damage, Andy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 1 success, so 2 plus damage. So that's 10. And ignores 6 armor. Lucky's what's Lucky's armor?
9.
Alright, so that's 3, so that's 7 points. Lucky goes down to 2 out of 9 hitboxes.
Jesus. It's like the first turn, guys.
This is what
All right,
happens when you try
that
a bunch of
was-
Digimon.
Mitsuyo's roll, Mitsuyo dodged. Leolmon dodges the second somehow. They
It's on the
hit at the
ground.
same time. Leolmon avoided one and dived into the other one. Namon is 9. What's Namon's armor?
3.
Yeah, Namon takes full damage and gets knocked out as well.
Right.
You guys ran up to a bunch of champions and
Namon,
ultimate.
no!
wait, it's an ultimate?
Nightmons are ultimates.
Oh,
Fuck.
we're
Okay.
okay. I just want to tell you right now that we are the chaotic dumbass party.
Yeah. There's really no
Kenji,
getting around
your
that.
turn.
You
just
watch
witnessed
like
your
half
allies
your-
roll up and suddenly get blasted. On the plus side, wait, hang on. Some of you did take damage and didn't get knocked out. Those
Yeah.
of you who've
Lucky's
taken
still
damage
here.
but weren't knocked out are blinded. So you have -2 penalties to accuracy and dodge.
Fun!
Oh wow, Lucky has no eyes now.
Let's just mark that. What's a good icon for blind?
I don't know. Is there one with an eyeball?
Do the ninja mask.
Yeah, it works.
That has eyeballs on it.
If
Okay.
you turn your
and,
head a little bit, it could be an eyeball.
The length of time is the amount of damage you took, I think. So
Jeez. I thought it was based off your RAM or something.
No, isn't it the number of successful hits?
it might be actually. Let me check that. Actually, that sounds correct.
Yeah.
So that's 2 for Lucky and 1 for Gatchamon.
Only a little bit blind.
Oh boy.
We have in this house. We have no eyes.
All right, Kenji and Dailymon.
Shit.
Well, I think I know what Dailymon's gonna probably do.
All right.
Dailymon
Kenji-
looks back at you, Ken. Oops, sorry.
I say Kenji does not know, so he's like looking at Kalimon.
Yeah, I think maybe I should digivolve. They're kind of big. I'm thinking,
That sounds like a good idea.
yeah, let's do that. Dailymon's gonna digivolve.
All right. Talk us through it. What's it look like?
So didn't make any art for this boy either, but let me pull up his description so I can remember what it looks like. All right, Dailymon kind of lumbers a little bit and props themselves up on their back legs, and then instantly shoots up. The mobile artillery backpack on their back kind of cinches into their skin, and like these metal belts kind of wrap around him, like artillery belts, and 2 arm-mounted mini cannons, like clasp onto its arms. they're much larger than their tiny form, but they're still not crazy big. Little taller than Kenji, but they're bipedal now and kind of lumbering a little bit. And he's going to attack
Big croc.
Big Croc. And this is a Crocodilimon.
All right. Digivolving is one action. Is Kenji doing any support?
You know what? Yes. Kenji's just gonna be like, okay, I guess shoot that one? And he honestly is not very helpful. He's pointing in the direction of all of the enemies. He doesn't really...
Shoot that one!
You're directing with your whole 2 charisma?
Yes. That's enough. That's like enough to negate blindness, which is not affecting Crocodile
accuracy.
I'm just trying to think. So these boxes are each 1 meter.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. Okay, so I should be able to hit. How do I tap?
Hold.
Can
Click and hold.
Click and hold. I should be able to hit this Tankmon and its Pawn Chessmon with my ranged attack.
You'll probably have to move a bit.
Well, that's not going to work. Already used an action.
Yeah, no.
Oh, right. Hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think you can get them from there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to count the diagonals.
Is it the Absadali Barrage?
No, it's the Krokoroko Strike.
Right.
Krokoroko Strike.
I love this. I was
gonna
so
say
much.
it's a bit awkward because everyone's in the way, but these 2 are lying on the ground, so...
Yeah. This one is a singular rocket blast instead of the multi-missile barrage the other one is.
Alright, who are you targeting?
I am targeting the Tankmon.
Alright.
This one doesn't have blast, so I guess it can only hit him. But, hold on. It is 10d6 accuracy.
Plus 2,
Alright, go ahead and roll
unless
that.
you already added that. That's at plus 2, because I'm such a good
Oh.
cheerleader.
Right, yeah. So it's a 12d6. Jesus.
And you've got a huge power, too. And
Yes.
overkill.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
just wondering. I'm just trying to figure out how this will now be written down. But okay, it is less than 5, more
Yeah.
than 5.
Greater than 5.
No, didn't get it right. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I didn't.
It's the one that points to the right.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, 5 successes, and you can re-roll 3 of those.
Okay.
Thinking on it, Digivolving was probably a thing that most of us should have done, but only like 2 of us actually did.
That's fine.
Didn't do that
Alright.
right on the second time, but there are no successes.
Alright, so Tankmon rolls dodge, a grand 1 dodge.
I think you
That's
hit
fine.
it.
So as the rocket just flies in over the heads of everyone here, one of the Pawn Chessmon leaps up, shield out, and takes it fully on the shield. What damage do you do?
So this gets a bonus with my weapon tag, I believe,
Mhm. Yep.
which currently has 2 ranks. So that is that 7 damage?
That's
Yes.
7 damage. Do you have any other modifiers?
There is certain strike.
That
Wait,
only
that doesn't do
removes
anything.
accuracy dice.
Yeah,
Dodge
yeah.
dice.
Yes.
And when you intercede, you don't roll dodge, you just take it outright. So this
Right.
Pawn Chessmon leaps up and takes that in the shield. It has a armor of 6, so it only takes 1 point of damage out of that.
Doesn't it do like 4 extra damage because of the successes? Or something? I don't remember how that
Oh
works.
yeah. The successes add into your damage.
Oh, how do
Alright,
they?
So you had 5 successes. How much damage did you do? 7?
Oh goodness.
It was 7.
Yeah.
So that's 12.
Okay. I'm
Reduced
sorry.
by 6 armor is enough damage. So yes, actually, as the rocket hits and explodes, the Pawn Chessmon takes it on the shield, and then when the smoke clears, that Pawn Chessmon isn't there anymore.
Nice.
All right, Kenji, you still have an action.
Okay. Kenji is going to shuffle to the side and hide slightly behind Crocodilemon.
All right.
Crocodilemon puffs out a little bit, so he's even more wide to kind of...
Crocodilemon knows what Kenji's about.
All right, Cherry, you're up. Everything has suddenly gone to hell around you.
Well, Cherry turns down to Coronamon. Well, this sucks.
That's putting it lightly.
Let's jump in. Cherry's going to use a simple action to move closer, and then is also going to direct. Would it be more helpful to do accuracy or dodge for that, you think?
I'd say dodge maybe, just because we're down a few.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me just double check Cherry's movement.
Looks like a movement of 5.
Yep. Okay, so she is going to move. Kind of like jump, runs forward and presses herself against that wall.
Okay.
But is like
just
trying to
amongst
get
like
a little...
the Detrius along there.
Yeah. But is trying to just get a little closer to the action to also help out Coronamon when
All right.
they jump
So you've
in.
directed and moved up. Coronamon, it's your turn.
All right. I have a movement of. I don't know how much actually. Oh, 6. So I'll move as far as I can. And I have no ranged attacks. So I'm going to, Coronamon's going to Digivolve.
All right then, talk us through it.
Alright. So, Coronamon, the little orbs, or like spheres-shaped things on their hands and forehead begin to glow with a bright light. And when the light clears, they are now a much larger lion and on 4 legs.
All right, your what's your size rating? Is medium.
Yeah.
You chose medium.
Yeah.
So you're about the size, like you're large enough that Cherry could ride on, but not like so large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly the right size.
Fireman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fireman. Now I have a ranged attack, but I think I don't have any actions left.
Yeah, moving and digivolving is both your simple actions.
Alright, so next time. But we're ready.
All right, it's the top of the round. Beatrix, before anything else, roll a perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Beatrix is gonna lose it. I feel it in my bones.
All right. There's like you're kind of stressing out. That's about it. You don't notice anything.
That's
Right.
It's ominous.
Nah, that's fine.
The Olmon ran up, yelled, and got obliterated by an explosion. They're just out, lying on the ground, kind of smoking a little.
Yeah, this is still bad. Beatrix kind of, like, first off, she sort of yells to the group, alright, we need to regroup immediately. So what she's gonna do is, she's gonna run over and try to help Leomon up.
Right. Okay. I've been thinking a lot about what should be happening when Digimon are knocked out in that, because there's consequences to that. You can get Leomon back on their feet by taking them into your Digivice, but it's going to take more than one round to get them back out of your Digivice again. So you have to load them back into your Digivice and then out again.
That's fine. Yeah, she's gonna do that. She's gonna...
So Beatrix runs up and just calls Leomon.
Yeah.
I think you got to be relatively close. Maybe not like directly next to them, but close enough. Maybe within 2 squares.
Like over here would be fine.
That'll do. Yeah.
Alright, yeah. She's gonna
So you're
move
calling
over
the
there.
Olmon to you?
Yep.
Alright. Pop them out for the moment. Alright, that's Beatrix's turn. It's time for the Pawn Chessmon. They continue to just stay with the Tankmon and shields out, lances out, giving like directions for targeting, and that. Nightmon's turn.
Perfect.
Nightmon turns to the largest thing going on here, which is the Gatchamon. And let's see. Actually, Nightmon's got a rank of reach, so it can go. Its melee attacks can go extra squares forward. And what's it going to use? It's not going to use any circular things because it's got allies behind it. It's going to use Night Slash, which is a cone attack. It's a melee attack. It has a rank in reach, so it extends its melee range.
Oh boy.
That's going to be targeting Lucky and Gatchamon.
Oh boy.
Just stands up with its sword and swings it around.
Do I still have the -4?
You haven't had a -4 applied to your dodge yet. Oh, yes, you have. You have had a -4 applied to your dodge.
Yeah.
So you don't have that.
Oh, good. Maybe I won't.
Okay.
Also,
Night
isn't
Slash.
your major aspect is seeing red, right? You can't see anymore, so.
Yeah. I have no eyes.
I just want to confirm something
I
about
think
blind.
all you're seeing is red after taking that hit. Actually, yeah, you're blind. That's right.
How much does blind lower our dodge again?
Let's see.
I think it's like the
You
ram.
have a -2 penalty to accuracy and dodge.
Okay, that's better than a -4.
Okay, I just want to confirm one thing. I have the data optimization range striker, so I have -1 to dodge pool right now.
Against
He's-
melee, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Uh-oh.
So you've got a -3 to your dodge pool.
Well, no, I mean, like... Yeah. So my dodge
That's
pool...
4
No,
successes.
I'm saying my dodge pool is -1.
Oh! Oh!
I only have a dodge...
Well, you're not rolling dodge then.
Yeah, I only have a dodge of 2. The blind alone was enough.
Alright. Lucky, roll with a -2 to your dodge.
That'd be 9d6.
Alright.
Ew.
It's no good.
There he goes! There he goes
Better
again!
than 0.
Alright. So 4 success plus the damage from Night Slash is 12 damage to Gatchamon.
Does he have armor piercing?
No.
Hey, I'm alive.
Yeah, you take 4 damage, you're down to 1 of 12 hit points. Lucky had 2 successes, so that's 2 plus 8, that's 10.
I have a armor of 9.
So you take 1 and you're still standing. 1 of 9.
Oh, thank God. Thank God we
Don't
haven't.
celebrate two. Don't celebrate yet. That's 1 HP.
That's
Hey.
better than 0.
It's good. That's true. We have not both died.
Oh, I forgot I had Fistful of Force. That's fine. It just means I should have scaled my melee area attacks as if they're ranged, and that probably would have hit Mitsuyo. But if I forget something, that's on me. Okay, so as for the second action of Nightmon,
Right, I forgot he gets 2.
what do I want to do? I don't want to do Night Roundhouse because I've got allies behind me. Okay, yeah, it's going to do Night Slicer, which is just a simple like ranged attack. It swings down its sword and does like a long range slash. And this is just straight targeted at Gatchamon.
Combate Gatchamon.
I mean, Gatchamon's gonna get hit. Yup.
Yeah, you don't have any dodge, do you?
I have -1 dodge. I can roll a nega die.
Alright. So Gatchamon takes full damage from that, just full on as this Nightmon slashes down at it. And just shrinks back down into a prize one.
just full on digitizes, and like one of the Prizemon that were in him grows up to normal Prizemon side and then hits the ground.
Mitsuyo very softly
Nightmon's
goes,
turn.
"Oh shit."
You guys really ran in there without digivolving.
I digivolved.
We really did that.
Yep.
You had no
Okay.
support. You got
Is
targeted.
is
Mitsuyo's turn.
yeah is Prizemon knocked out?
Prizemon's knocked out right now.
All right. Well, she's going to recall him to her Digivice,
Okay.
and I'm thinking of doing something very stupid.
I don't know what
Is
it
it-
is, but I'm going to Emperor Palpatine you and tell you to do it.
So just checking major aspects. It's once per game day.
Yeah.
So if I use it now, it's never again.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna save it. I don't wanna. All
You
right.
don't want lucky this?
No, I don't think I do. Can I like attempt to drag Lucky out of the way?
Sure.
You might have to, considering, I think my major torment's going off as soon as it's my turn.
Okay.
You've got. You called Prizemon back, so that's an action. You can
okay.
try to move Lucky. It's going to reduce your movement though.
Okay.
You have 7 movement.
7, yeah.
So it'd take you 2 to get up to Lucky, and then you have 5 left, but it'll be half to move Lucky.
All right. I mean, how is Lucky little?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Lucky's
like
tiny.
it's less than 5 feet tall.
Weighs approximately how much?
That I didn't think about. I just know that he's short. Pretty-
Muscles heavy.
Yeah,
though.
he's pretty fairly muscular.
All right.
He's here to fight, so
All right. Well, would it be like a feat of strength to pick him up, or because he's small and Mitsuyo's not small? Just like 5'8".
I think if you want to move him, you're just going to be moving at half speed. That's fine.
Okay. She's straight up just gonna walk over, pick him up, and walk back a little bit.
All right. So that's 2, and then you've got 3 more movement, just both of you here.
All right.
So you guys can move 3 tiles.
Okay. We're gonna. Yep, we're gonna move back with Beatrix. What's up?
Beatrix is very quiet right now.
I could feel her disappointment.
Mitsuyo's
More
gonna.
than disappointment.
Mitsuyo doesn't. Oh, she was gonna say something to her, but Mitsuyo sort of doesn't, and like deliberately avoids eye contact.
That's probably smart.
All right. Lucky, it's your round. You have blindness until the next round after this.
Would my major torment go off here or no?
If you think it's going to go off, it's going to go off.
Yeah, 2 people look like they're about to. Well, I mean, we lost 2 Digimon already, sort of.
Yeah.
It's kind of
All
freaking
right.
out. Kingdom of Isolation, let's go.
Your willpower is 6, so 3d6 minus 1.
3d6 minus 1, okay. Oh, we are in the bad zone.
It's, well, you weren't doing greater than 5 for that, but it's okay anyway, because you still rolled below this. Rolled below the 12 to succeed.
Yeah,
So,
I rolled a
That's your
solid
turn.
8. Solid 9. Yep.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
No, Lucky's non-functional this turn. He's just staring at the fallen body of Digimon like, no!
Y'all really just grouped up into a circle, didn't you?
Oh fuck!
We
You
are!
really did
We're
that.
so so smart, guys.
Yeah. Right before the tanks, too.
This really was the group of like chaotic idiots.
Bad.
Well,
Kenji, tell our story.
Kenji, you're gonna have to report this back.
Following orders, the Tankmon once again perform artillery blasts, firing overhead shots that land down upon you guys.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because it's my first response to fear.
right.
Oh, fucking Christ.
That's
Alright. I'm gonna roll for Mitsuyo, I guess. 5 successes.
Namon and Lucky don't get dodges.
Yeah, I think Namon's just screwed.
I think Lucky is probably gonna die here too.
What was it? We could roll dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Beatrice
doing
doesn't have a
this-
lot of dodge.
Yeah, we're doing this one at a time, so this is just the first Tankmon that was nearby followed orders. The Lightmon just changed his, sort of ordered one to shoot, but not the other.
So for humans, is it your dodge or is it your fight and your dodge?
It's the dodge under your derived stats, which is a combination of your fight and dodge, yeah. Because you're using the sheet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's dodge is agility plus dodge.
Yeah, that's a 3 for Beatrice, I'm just gonna say.
This is where we die.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything we can do. I'm looking the superseding stuff, but
Hannah, you need to roll for Pheromone's dodge.
Oh, right. Hold on just a moment. I dropped a piece of lettuce on my shirt. Alright. Dodge for Pheromone would be... I'm so glad I digivolved. That's... What is it again for dodge? Sorry?
Dodge d6. So Pheromone's dodge is...
It's got a 4 in agility and a 2 in dodge.
Yeah, 2. So 2d6.
2d6!
Pheromone does big damage, but...
Yeah, he's a tank. He's not supposed to be dodgy. Flat 0.
Alright. Let's go down the line here. You know, the problem is the last time I did it, when you rolled 3 against 3, I was like, okay, that misses, but it's actually you have to roll more dodge than the accuracy to dodge it. So all of these do hit. So let's see. The base damage for artillery blast is 8. Okay, what? What are you saying?
I have a +2 to armor, just as a heads up.
Well, we'll see how that goes when we get to armor piercing.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
Alright, so starting with Mitsuyo, you got 5 successes, so that's just 8 damage. What's your armor as Mitsuyo?
8.
Alright, so armor piercing removes 2 of that. So you have 2 resisting my 8 damage, so you take 6 points of damage as Mitsuyo.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, no, wouldn't it be 2 though? Because it's 8 minus 6?
Yeah, so you've got 2 armor, and I was going to do 8 damage.
No, I've got 8 armor.
Yeah, I've got armor piercing.
So 2 ranks of it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I pierce 6 ranks of armor with artillery blast.
Oh, it's 6 ranks of armor.
Oh, I forgot you get a... Oh, wait. There's only one Digimon here. What's the RAM of Pheromone? 2.
Pheromone's RAM
Roll another
is...
2d6, Hannah.
Okay.
There you go.
1.
Okay.
1 success.
So you took 6 points of damage, Mitsuyo?
Yeah, I'm just trying to wrap my head around the math here. I'm tired and it's not... I take your...
The artillery blast does 8 points of damage on its own, but it also ignores 6 points of armor.
Oh, it ignores... Wow. Okay.
Because it has armor piercing.
Right, and that's calculated by rank?
Yeah, it has three
it's
ranks
double,
of armor piercing, and each
so
of them
it's
removes
double.
2 points.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
Okay, next up down the clock is Cherry. 5 successes, that's 8 damage. What's Cherry's armor?
6.
Alright, so ignores all of that, just straight up does 8 damage.
Cool. She's dead.
It's not a dead, but it is a KO'd.
Oh no!
It's only dead if it does as much extra damage as your total health.
Oh, okay.
Okay, next up down the line, Beatrix. So how much armor does Beatrix have?
5.
Alright, that gets completely ignored, and yeah, Beatrix gets knocked out by explosion. Wait. You had...
Did you just kill Tess again?
God, I hope not.
I feel like that
Good.
might have just happened.
I had 3 successes, so that's 11 damage.
Yeah, I
No
think
armor.
she might be dead, guys.
Yeah, that completely exploded Beatrix.
What the fuck?
Wait, how much total health does Beatrix have?
She has
5.
5 wound boxes.
And I hit her
5
for 11
armor.
damage.
Oh,
Hey, Beatrix, do you want to use some of your 3 points of inspiration
Yes,
to reroll your dodge?
Please.
Oh, fuck,
How many
that's
can I
right.
use?
I forgot about inspiration.
Yeah.
Shit. Wait. Can you use inspiration to survive this? Let me check. If you can get 3 successes, you can survive. I
We'll
think.
still be unconscious as hell.
Yeah,
I
that's
believe in
better.
you.
The 10 will be below the value of their max win boxes below 0. Yeah, okay, so you have 3 rerolls, and if you can get 3 successes out of that, you'll just be knocked out.
So reroll 3. Is what you said.
Yeah, so you can spend an inspiration. Actually, I think you can spend an inspiration to boost it as well. Let's look up how inspiration works.
Spent in a variety of ways. One to reroll the die. You can bolster the roll by spending additional points of inspiration to increase or decrease the results by 1.
I mean,
Yeah, so if you could use it all to get a 5d6, or you could spend... Actually, I don't think you can spend inspiration multiple times in a row. So you probably just want to spend it all to do a 5d6.
wait,
how much
what? Sorry?
inspiration did you have, Tess?
I had 3.
That's actually the exact example. For example, you can spend 1 to reroll, and then another 2 to increase the result, which would add 2 to the roll.
So you would get a 5d6 for dodge.
Well, no, it would be, like, you can reroll any one of the die, I think, too. So you could also... I think that's what
I'm
it's
so
saying.
confused.
Oh, wait, no, or again, add 2 to your accuracy or dodge roll. Yeah, never mind, dodge... The one I was looking at was to do, like, an investigation roll or something. So yeah, you would just get 5d6 instead.
Yeah. So if you use all your inspiration, you can roll a 5d6 to try and
Why
survive
is
this.
it 5?
Because you normally have
Because you
3.
spend 1 to reroll your dodge, which is 3d6, and then you can spend more points to increase the amount you'll be rolling.
Okay.
So if you spend the other 2, it
Alright.
goes from 3 to 5.
Okay. Alright, crossing my fingers.
I believe in you.
Do you...
No!
That's unbelievable.
That's
Wait,
not what
hold
I
on.
wanted.
Are we allowed to give other people our inspiration, like in Dungeons and Dragons?
Sure,
Oh,
wait, no.
I don't think so. You could do an intercede, though.
Well, I'm fucking dead, so I can't.
Mitsuyo, we haven't gotten to yet, have we? Mitsuyo
Yeah.
took it. Mitsuyo could intercede.
Help me.
And
Interceding...
take more damage. I'm at 6 out of 8 down, so I have 2 left.
Interceding
And I
with,
would-
Oh god.
interceding with an area attack is just throwing the person out of the way.
Yeah, you're still taking the same damage. You can just throw one person out of it.
Okay, yeah, Mitsuyu does that.
Based on what we see right now, into a pile of boxes, but...
I think
Alright.
Mitsuyu would probably just try to shield her, like with her actual body.
Let me look up how interceding works for that, because we haven't done a lot of interceding before.
We have to save the commander.
This
So she can go.
interceding doesn't negate area attacks.
Yeah,
Oh.
you just throw them.
Yeah, character can also use the instinct to throw an ally out of the range of an area attack. It says thus becoming the sole target of an area attack, but that doesn't work when you've got multiple people in there.
I assume it just means getting them out of the area attack. Instead.
Yeah. So you have the chance to throw Beatrix out of there, and that just follows the throwing rules.
Sure. As long as Mitsuyo isn't taking additional damage.
No, you're not.
Okay, then yeah, she does it.
All right. You like what are you? How are you throwing Beatrix around?
Okay. What are the like boxes and shit made out of?
Looks to just be wood.
Are they open?
Nope.
Fuck. Okay. I was gonna just put her in there, but
Toss her
slam
into the
dunk.
box.
The Indiana Jones fridge defense.
The
Can-
Scooby-Doo
oh,
fall
I don't. I
tactics.
probably can't do this, but I'd love to throw her at Crocodilibon and be like, "Hey, catch!"
You can do that.
Oh yeah, she does it. Please
So you're
don't.
just overheads Beatrix.
It looks like a suplex, but you just let go early.
Once again, yeet.
Mitsuyo
You really
Yi
love to
Iwasawa.
eat in this. Let me look up how throwing works.
I don't want to like hurt Beatrix also, so
You don't really have
She's
a
gonna
choice in this
die
situation.
otherwise.
okay, yeah, okay. I'm throwing her,
Let's see.
tossing her like a salad.
That
Hmm.
meanings.
Mitsuyo. Beatrix's armor is 5. Yeah, okay. Beatrix gets thrown and takes 3 damage. Just slams over to here.
What? Crocodilymon didn't catch her?
Well, if you want to throw her at someone, that's kind of like a ranged attack.
Crocodilymon has guns for hands.
Oh yeah, I guess.
How can
so.
you love your children with guns for hands? It's a very
Okay.
deep American cut. Okay.
Can Crocodilymon not like try to catch her? So she doesn't fall on the ground like a ragdoll?
I mean, she's still going to take damage either way.
Yeah. Okay.
Just leave it. It's
Alright.
fine.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right.
She does that.
So anyway, back to the list of characters who are about to die.
That's one less.
Well, Lucky gets knocked out, but Lucky also has 9 armor, so Lucky is fine.
Yeah. How much damage did he take? Just so I can keep up on how close to
Is
physical
there
death
anything
I
he can
am.
do about
Oh, it
Namon
doesn't add
before
up
Wait,
in the negatives.
is there anything he can
Oh,
do
okay.
about Namon before he just passes out? Because Namon is very screwed.
Lucky was completely out after failing that torment roll. It's a major torment fail. Those are rough. 5 successes, and the damage for this is 8. So that's 13 damage. Oh,
Alright.
wait. An armor
Don't they have
piercing.
armor piercing?
Yeah.
Alright.
6 points of armor piercing, so 3.
So I have 3 points of armor, and you said it did 13?
No, I did 11.
11. I'm
No, wait,
dead.
13, yeah, 10.
I'm flat dead.
Holy shit.
Well, no, you were at 1.
Yeah,
That
and then
takes you
it,
down to -9, which is like exact survival. You got to get below
I
your
thought-
max total.
I thought you said it did 13 points of damage.
And armor piercing, and you have 9 armor, so you reduce it to 10 damage.
Okay, I am 1 away from physical death.
He sure is. He sure is lucky.
He should,
Yeah,
yeah.
no kidding.
I'm so glad I built him to be human tank.
Yeah. I'm sorry your Digimon's about to die.
It's not fun.
Yeah,
Same
I think
thing.
when it comes to that, the Namon gets forcefully digitized, and I'm pretty sure the Digivice is set up to catch that, but Namon's not coming back out of that Digivice in a while compared to the others.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
glad he's not dead. That's all that matters.
God damn, guys.
Listen. It just needs to be Crocodile Monster.
Nightmon gives an order to the other Tankmon, which didn't fire on this group, and orders a shot at Crocodilemon.
I don't like that.
Fuck! I just put Beatrice there.
Well, you're lucky because this time it ordered a direct shot, which means it's just a single fire target on the Crocodilemon.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. And now I roll my dodge.
Yep.
I
2 successes.
I'll never be able to remember how to do that. Fucking.
So 1 plus damage is 9. And what's your armor?
My armor is. Hold on. 5.
Alright, so you take 4 points of damage because this attack doesn't have armor piercing.
Okay.
Alright. Kenji. Great googly moogly, it's all gone to shit.
It really
Oh,
has.
has it ever?
Crocodilemon turns back to you. I got an idea, but I gotta go turbo. Gotta go mega turbo, not mega. Gotta go ultra plus. Oh.
No,
Say it. Say it.
Say
I
it.
gotta go ultimate.
You gotta go plus ultra.
Yeah, that's what we were.
Shit.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Cut out really badly.
So you gotta go plus ultra?
I gotta go plus ultra
There you
beyond
go.
the max.
We're all gonna
but-
die.
Yeah. Crocodilemon's gonna evolve or digivolve one more time.
Oh, here we go.
Wait,
Alright,
real quick. I
first-
just want to confirm something. How big are you when you digivolve again?
I will be going to large.
Okay, I'm gonna
Please
move.
don't
I'm gonna
step
move this
on
way and drag just once. Can I do that as one motion, as
Yeah.
like just movement? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drag her one to the side.
Kenji has a movement of 5. You can move Beatrix that way much.
Okay, I can't actually physically move Beatrix, but move her one to the side.
Yeah.
Like there.
Oh, you
Yeah.
help her stumble because Beatrix hasn't been knocked
Oh,
out.
Beatrix ain't unconscious yet?
Yeah. She's at 2 or 5.
Oh right, 'cause she just got yeeted.
Yote, if you will.
I don't know if I will. I think I like yeeted better.
Okay.
I don't mean to be this way, but one day I will teach you guys not to group up like that.
I didn't group up, and I digivolved. I'm learning all the wrong messages.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
You're doing great. Meanwhile, the rest of us in the idiot cube over here.
I did both things, and I'm still losing.
Well, everyone else is.
Yeah, but if they all lose, I lose. That's what being a team is about.
Wait, how much damage did Firemon take?
What did I mark on Firemon? Did we not do your damage? We didn't do your damage.
We didn't do my
bad.
damage.
Okay. Firemon had 1 success, so that is 12 points of damage, negates all your armor.
Yeah, because I only had 4 points of armor. 5
Yeah,
points of armor.
Firemon gets knocked right out.
Boop. Beard out. And is now back to Coronamon.
Shit.
Yay.
Apparently, I should not use 3 ranks of armor piercing in future.
It's pretty intense.
We're not.
I mean, he did, like, in our defense, you did kind of like, this is like our first real combat, and you threw us against, what, 1 ultimate and a bunch of Digimon that can do big
You guys can
area
go up to
attacks.
5 ultimates.
Can we do that in one
But
action?
hey, you forgot something. We're a pack of idiots.
Yeah, you
There you
forgot about
go.
idiots who haven't done combat in a while.
All right. Well, a lesson has been learned.
I was only in the I only got to play in the first campaign.
It's true.
been a
So you're evolving to ultimate.
Yep.
All right. Talk us through it.
So, Crocodilimon becomes Mecha Crocodilimon. They're still bipedal, but their arms are now fully augmented into cannons, completely fused to this, the mounted, Their mounted artillery is also augmented to their body. It's a full back cannon with the mounted turret. The top of their face is now fully chromed out, and kind of classic Digimon, there are bits of wire and metal poking out throughout its body, but he's a big boy.
It's a big boy.
And he's got like two visors over his eyes as well for targeting.
All right, Mecha Crocodilimon is up.
Mega Crocodilimon is going to use their ultimate attack, which has a 15 meter diameter.
Ooh.
So he is going to be aiming it a little bit further back from the enemies, but at a point where it shouldn't hit anyone. So I'm trying to do like the circle right now. I don't know how to kind of.
Well, so
I don't think
like you're aiming back here somewhere, but
Yes.
Yeah. And you want to collect everyone with that.
Yes.
Also, just because it might very slightly help, Kenji's gonna give the shakiest, most unconvincing thumbs up beforehand. Just
+2 to accuracy.
Yep.
Mecha Crocodilimon goes to give you a thumbs up, but has no thumbs anymore.
Aww.
I can feel the thumbs up.
But with the roar, Mecha Crocodilimon's entire sort of all these patches of its body that are kind of metal clasp open, and tons of just missiles and artillery pop out, not even just from its cannon arms, but from its back, its shoulders.
Macross Missile Massacre.
Yeah,
Classic.
It charges up for a second and then opens his big gator mouth, and a final turret pops out from inside his throat and charges up and lets out the Palogenic Extinction Cannonade, which is going to be 13d6.
Is that plus the 2 you got from Kenji?
Oh, no, it's not. So it's 15d6.
There you go.
Wow! Great, cool.
And you can reroll
Wait,
1s and 2s.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's
5 total.
5 successes. This also has blind, and there's no penalty for the multiple targets with the mobile artillery.
All right. And that is just a regular dodge roll from everyone. So let's get started with the Horn Chest one. How much damage is it all up?
It is 10 damage.
Plus your successes for 15?
Yeah, and then there's a -4 to accuracy, dodge, and movement if they're blinded.
So you said 15 damage?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that takes out, like, as the rockets just roll down on them, all of the Pawn Chessmon just disappear. As for the Tankmon, their dodge is 1d6. So that is a full 15 damage to them, reduced by armor. Their armor is 5. As these rockets roll down, the Tankmon just disappear as well. Nightmon is in an aggressive stance. I forgot that for when he made the attack roll before, but that's okay. If I forget something, that's on me. But that does mean I have reduced dodge. 1 success, so that is 14 damage and 10 armor. So Nightmon takes 4 points of damage and remains the only one standing after this rain of missiles clears the field.
But that's enough damage for blind.
Yep.
Yes.
And because you had 5 accuracy successes, he is blinded for 5 rounds.
Fuck yeah.
Sherry, you're unconscious. Let's see.
Okay,
Having
hold on,
a
quick
great
question.
time.
Yep.
Quick question. We're in Eden, right? So if our avatars get knocked out, do we wake up in the real world?
Yep.
Oh, so we weren't
Death in
gonna
Eden isn't
die.
real. It's just the destruction of your virtual avatars.
Oh, so we're not actually gonna die.
However, we would have
There's
to
no
re-sneak
permadeath
in.
this time.
All right. Sherry, you are unconscious right now. Roll a body check. So 4d6.
I'll just pull up my character sheet again. Sorry, I'm still on the Google.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just choose to believe you're just like, I'm dead. Close this.
Sorry, that was just 3d6 plus body?
Yeah, 3d6 plus body. 3d6 plus 4.
Yes. Okay. That's 16?
All right. Sherry rouses to consciousness with 1 hit point.
Yay!
Get the number of that automobile. She kind of looks around and,
All right,
and takes
you're
stock
out
of what
cold.
happened. Oh shit! Can Cherry put Coronamon back in her Digivice?
Yeah, you can call Coronamon back to you. That's going to be the end of your turn.
Okay.
All right. Beatrix, it's the top of the round.
Yep, it sure is.
So as
Boy,
the round
can I roll
starts, you
torment
hear-
again? Is it
You
too
can
soon?
give it a second. At the top of the round, a voice shouts over the hallway, a stop! And walking out from behind here is the White Bishop Chessmon.
He's come to save
Oh,
her.
thank God, someone's come to save her.
Was this the one that liked us?
Yeah, this is the one that led us into the castle. Or well, didn't
Was it
let
a
us
white
in.
one or a black one?
Oh.
It was the white one, I'm pretty
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was the white one who was like, I can't let you in, but I can tell you how to get in.
Oh, we fucked this up real bad, huh, dude? Oh, my dude.
Don't let him know
Probably
we know
thinking,
him.
like,
The White Bishop Chessmon walks up besides the Nightmon, puts a hand on their shoulder, and the Nightmon like lowers its sword a little, and they point their staff to you and say, "Stand down."
Mecha Crocodilimon still like kind of got steam pouring off of them from their attack, but lowers their arm cannons.
Lucky is on the cold, hard ground. He does nothing because he's unconscious, but I felt like I just needed to reiterate that he's lying there.
Kenji's hands literally just both go up. Just
This is the police.
Mitsuyu just stares.
Beatrix?
Beatrix is trying very hard not to explode. She's just silent.
Bishop Chessmon steps forward, like in front of the Nightmon, and just raises this up, says, "You intruders to the castle will be imprisoned in the dungeons." And just slams their staff down, and you can see a hole start opening in the ground right nearby to you all. And
Wait a
some
second.
Chessmon start walking out of that.
I didn't. Mecha Crocodilimon's kind of like waving their arms around. I didn't. He's kind of like confused. Like, I'm still ready to fight. What's going on? He kind of looks to Kenji as like, what?
Kenji, whose hands are like up in the air. Just
Oh, all right. He puts both of his massive arm cannons up in the air too.
All right, a Pawn Chessmon have begun emerging from here, and they just like They frame you guys, and two of them lift up Lucky and start moving him down this. The hole that opened has like stairs leading down to it, and they're just bringing Lucky down there. And others like standing on either side of you and starting to escort you all.
You really, really fucked this one up.
Do any of you resist, or do you just consent to be led down there?
Well, I mean, I can't. So.
Yep.
Yeah, Mitsuyo lets it happen.
All right, Sherry.
Yeah, I think, yeah, B is just gonna let this. We're in no condition to fight.
Cherry kind of like tries to shrug the pawn chessmon off at first, but seeing everyone else go down is like, all right, well, I can't.
All right, Kenji has surrendered.
Oh yeah, Kenji has surrendered super hard.
I think
Mecha Crocodilimon.
Mecha Crocodilimon kind of like is going to just stand there trying to see if they'll make him move, because he's just so happy to be so big again. This is very unusual, but after maybe like a couple seconds of very clearly that not being the case of how things are going to go down, D digivolves back to Dillimon and scampers back off after Kenji.
All right.
Or does it make more sense to stay digivolved, y'all?
I mean, it probably makes more sense for us, but I don't think they'd want you to. Like they might picture, hey, we told him to stand down, and yet his hands are still giant guns.
It's your choice. The white bishop chessmon is starting to walk up to you.
Can Mecha Crocodilimon just go back to Crocodilimon? The champion
sure.
form?
Yeah, you haven't taken a huge amount of damage. You're not that shaken up here.
Yeah, he just kind of like heat and smoke come off Mecha Crocodilimon as they revert to their champion form.
Right, that's large enough. The bishop chessmon stops and just gestures with its head to follow the others.
Yep.
All right, let's get you lot down into the dungeon.
Kenji's gonna lean over and in the most convincing voice he can be like, "You had that."
I know I did. I could have. Definitely could have.
Yeah, it was the backup. It just
wasn't the right time, or the right place, and I don't know. I could use something to eat. It's just the vibe was bad, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
All right.
To the dungeon.
Castle dungeon. All right. Is this entire screen blacked out? I think it probably is.
Yeah.
That's okay. You guys have been brought down in dungeons. It's a couple of like stairways down that you've just been marched down and then escorted into a cell, and that cell's been locked behind you. I can reveal area.
There we go. Now I know.
And now, like, I don't have like a full prison set up here, but you guys are behind bars right now, just kind of trying to put yourselves back together after that experience.
Well, that all sucked.
Could have gone better.
Well, I guess the good news is they didn't kill us, and we're all still alive.
We are all still alive, miraculously.
How do you guys group up?
I was trying to get closer.
Kenji as the one person who stayed far away.
Since you're out of combat, you can do healing rolls now.
Yeah.
Let me just check how that works, because that is something worth knowing to help recover as well as help your Digimon recover. Let's see, where the heck is the healing check? You go ahead and talk while I figure out where that is for you.
I feel like it's just a random place in the book.
So, I don't want to be too down on all of our performances, but I think we've got to really step up a little, bring our A game. You know, like the point when you're playing a video game and you're like, okay, now I'm actually going to play, and you do much better. We got to get to that point now.
I mean, we did
Sherry's
pretty good.
I was going to respond, and then I remembered a
Yeah.
question.
Mitsuyo stays quiet. She's wants. Can I do a perception check?
Sure.
All right.
Just Weekend at Bernie's lucky for now.
That's willpower plus perception. So it's an 18.
All right, I'll get to that in just a second. I'm pretty sure the healing thing is in the combat section.
Can we
You
like
guys
prop
probably
Licky up so he's not on the ground?
Just push Lucky up
What
against
the
the
heck
wall.
is the situation on recovery?
Can we like Muppets him? Hi, I'm Lucky.
I don't know. That requires a
Weekend
lot of
at
hands
Bernie's,
going
that's
to it.
Please, yeah, please, just Weekend at Bernie's him for the rest of the day.
I can't believe I've completely lost this thing in wherever it is in this in the guidebook for this. There's a thing about rolling to recover after battle.
Yeah, and I'm looking through the skills because I know there's one skill that is related to
There's two of them. It's Regenerator and Quick Healer.
I'm just going for that to find out what it's actually explicitly called. Regenerate.
Okay.
Gonna
This is
real quick.
Useless
Gonna
to
real
me. I'm
quick
gonna do it.
grab a glass of water. Just pretend
Oh, cool.
Mitsuyo is staring intently at her surroundings. Focused.
Roll your body stat, and the number of successes is however many hit wound boxes you recover.
Is that what we do for the Digimon too?
Yeah. So that's a pull check of your body stat.
Are humans too?
Yeah. So that's 3 points for Mitsuyo. Back up to
Wait.
5 of 8.
Yep.
Is this our base points for body?
Yeah. So just your body attribute.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm gonna grab a glass of water. Pretend Mitsuyo is just staring very intently at her surroundings.
Yep. One for Cherry. Back up to 2 of 6.
I just want to confirm.
Yep.
If our Digimon was unconscious in their thing at the time, are they treated as having 1 or 0?
If they were at 0, they're at 0 in your Digivice right now, but we can do a pull check for them as well.
Wait.
No, I'm
Sorry, I missed what the success means. Is that just 1 HP or
1 wound box, yeah. So you're back to 2 of 6.
I say, because Kenji's fine, but Prizemon's unconscious over there.
Come on. What is that roll?
It's a good thing
Beatrix,
critical fails don't
3 of
mean
5.
anything.
Hannah?
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Lucky's body stat, so 66. Alright, Lucky regains 2 wound boxes and back to 2 of 9 and slowly rouses. Kenji never took damage.
Nope. Because he was over there.
He was over there.
behind your range striker?
Yeah.
Okay, Crocodilimon. You're fine because you digivolved upwards, so that gives a full heal.
Right.
Coronamon is out right now. Let's roll Coronamon's body, which is 3, so 3d6.
Oh, 36? Okay.
Yep.
Yay.
Coronamon regains 1 wound box and can be let back out. Namon, body is 1d6.
Please. Please.
Return to me.
So
what's
Tess?
the 1D? What's the
Namon's body
1d6?
stat. So 1d6.
Is it really only one?
Namon's body is 1.
It sure is.
Well, if you roll a 5 or 6, Namon's back in action.
That's
Namon is
two.
not back in action.
No. That's a 2.
Prizemon 3d6.
I choose to believe that Namon did heal and just pretend to be unconscious.
He's just plain possum, man.
Was that the last thing that happened before he went unconscious?
Yep.
He pretended to die and
3d6
immediately
damage.
actually did die.
There you go. Prizemon's back up with 1. And the Olamon 4d6.
Okay.
I'll roll for... Oh, okay, Maddie's here.
Yeah, I'm back.
This went great.
Bless your beautiful heart and soul.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
1 point for the Olamon. So everyone besides Namon is like able to act around, but the longer you keep your Digimon in there beyond this point, the more they'll heal up.
I think it might be a good idea to heal, but I don't know. It's up to you guys. I mean, Digivolving will heal, so.
Okay,
Oh,
so...
yeah, can I do a perception check?
Yeah, you rolled an 18?
Yeah. I think. Hold
All
on.
right, so Mitsuo goes up to the bars and takes a look out. You got the sense of this place. It's a pretty large vertical cavern, and then there's a spiraling, leading downwards stone path leading around it, and there were cells in there. You took a look in a few of the cells as you went by. You didn't see anyone in any of the others, but while you're here and you're up against the bars just taking a look out, you can actually hear some sort of muttering that's coming up from the level below.
Mitsuo very quietly goes, "Do you hear that?" to the others.
Hear what?
Somebody's talking lower down.
Inquiry. Do we still have
She's waiting for everybody to listen.
Right. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna walk away.
Lucky is like shaking his Digivice a little bit and going, Nathan.
Oh yeah, we should probably
No.
do... Oh wait, did we roll Lucky's Torment?
Yeah, it failed.
Yeah, that's right. You froze up and suffered.
That's why Namon actually, like, digitized instead of...
Digidied.
Oh yeah, no wonder Namon hasn't recovered yet. Namon got digitized. Namon's not coming back out of that Digivice in a hurry. Okay.
What
She's
are
like,
the bars
she's like softly
on this
like
cell look like?
apologizing to it. I'm so sorry.
You put your hands against the bars. They just seem to be cold metal. You give them a bit of shake. They rattle a bit, like the entire bar section rattles a bit, but that's because it's a sliding section you're up to.
Mhm.
They just seem to be worked into the rock. It's not very like significant of a prison. It's just it looks like a section of a cave that's been boarded up or barred up.
She's gonna try. I'm sure it's not gonna work, but she's gonna try to pry open the bars with her hands.
All right, feats of strength.
All right. I'm sure the difficulty number is very high. That's what, body and wait.
Body and feats of strength.
Okay.
You give it a solid go at the bars, and you can feel like you're pushing, you're getting it, but it refuses to break through the ground, and it just stays rooted in there.
Okay. She shrugs and goes, "I tried."
But wait, what are the bars made out of?
Just
Metal,
seems to be
right?
some sort of metal.
Okay.
There's like a door
Can I
on the...
Yeah, there was a
body
door that
check
was
the
open.
door?
You want to body check the door?
Yeah. Lucky is angry. He's like, I'm gonna find who did this to me,
All right,
and
that's
I'm
a
gonna
feat
beat
of
their
strength for a
face
Lucky.
Oh, right, you were blind when that was done, didn't you?
in. Yeah.
Roll a
So what
feats
am
of
I-
strength for Lucky.
Feats of
That's
strength.
body plus feats of strength.
Body plus feats of strength. So that's 3d6 plus 9.
Yep.
Lucky's fucking pissed.
Lucky does a running charge, like shoulder first, right into the bars, and you hit it pretty hard on, and the metal rings, and it really hurts your shoulder, and you take a wound box of damage.
Am I unconscious again?
No, you're at 1 of 9.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine? He just
Lucky
gets
barely
up and
standing,
charges
just
the door.
runs at it, hits the bar, falls back, clutching their arm and groaning.
Beatrix has her head in her hand, just like, why? Why?
I thought maybe I could knock the door off its hinges, but
There has to be another way to get the door open. She's gonna.
wait, hold on. Where does Crocodile with the guns come from?
Hi. We've met
Can-
before.
Can you blast him?
Sure. But Kenji's got to tell me to first.
Oi!
Hold on, is this
Nerd
blast
boy,
gonna hit all of us?
Tell your crocodile to blast him.
Is this blast going to hit us?
No, it's not. He's got other attacks.
Do we really want to escape when you're, like, ready to go unconscious?
It's fine.
Also,
That's
this
a-
is. Sorry.
That's a valid point. We could stay here and rest until our Digimon are ready to go.
Wait, what do you? They'll come back?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just like pull out the Digivice and start crying. I thought I'd lost him.
God.
Mitsuyo gives Lucky a really, really gentle smile and then goes back to looking at the bars like she wants to open them with her brain
Hold on.
through sheer force of will.
Something's occurred to me. How loud is Lucky crying right now?
Have any of you guys really been very quiet?
Are any of
That's
us
fair.
capable of being quiet?
Lucky has two modes. They are projecting and shouting. He is a loud boy.
Speaking of opening the bars with their mind.
I'm just thinking, I've feel like not been paying much attention to Beatrice's other torment.
Oh no!
You know, she doesn't really like loud, like excessively loud voices, and I feel like
And
that's
in
probably
this cavern system right now, it's definitely echoing.
yeah. She's not having this.
Yeah, especially with how much stress she's under, Beatrix must be close to blowing a gasket.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll her other minor
I
torment.
hope she slaps somebody.
3d6 plus 2.
Slaps Lucky, does 1 damage, Lucky goes unconscious.
You do not pass that torment,
great.
so does Beatrix freeze up or lash out?
She's at bursting point at the moment. She's just like, will you all shut up so we can think of a plan?
Back away.
Cherry pops some bubblegum.
Like he just like stops.
Mitsuyo wasn't saying anything, so she's just not doing anything else.
Mitsuyo, you were focusing on the bars, right?
Yeah.
So you'd heard that muttering sound before, and like you tried to point it out to everyone, and no one paid attention to you.
Yeah.
You don't hear it anymore.
Oh, quick question. Do I still have the book?
You don't, actually.
We lost our friend.
At some point, Wisemon pieced out.
I don't blame him. He probably pieced out the moment I ran towards the Nightmon, not gonna lie. Like, that feels...
Feels like a good time to peace out. Okay, I just want to try one thing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Can I see, like, I don't want to keep it. Can I just see if I can, like, code away the bars and then put them right fucking back so that we don't get caught.
All right.
I just want to see if I can.
Computer check.
Okay. So that's 3d6 plus computer plus intelligence?
Yep.
Okay. 3d6 plus computer plus intelligence, which I think those are both... Yup.
Yeah, those are your max stats.
Didn't roll very well, but...
Yeah. So, you know that in Eden you're able to like spawn and manipulate objects, providing you have the root access to them and so forth. You don't... It's similar but different for the digital world. It's a lot more resistant to change via, this computer manipulation, and you don't have the direct codes for modifying this location. So you set up and you try and figure it out, and you think you make some headway on it, but you're not manipulating your environment at this point.
Lucio's gonna cautiously approach Beatrix and be like, I heard some muttering coming from beneath us, and now I don't. Not sure if this is a cause for concern or not.
Beatrix kind of snaps back. It's none of our concern at the moment.
We're all
Okay.
mad.
Mitsuya goes, okay, and turns around and goes back to staring at the bars.
So you guys planning anything, or were you just going to take a rest for a while to recover?
Yeah.
I think we all need to rest. Beatrix needs to cool off.
I think
Like,
Kenji
you
and
need to
Crocodile
stop,
Mon are the only ones.
uncontrollably crying over the fact that Himon is not dead.
Crocodiliamon kind of pats you, Lucky, on the shoulder with one of his big, he has hands again, but there's still minigun turrets on them. He's like, it's okay. These things happen. We'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll come back soon, like you said. And I can apologize, and I'm never gonna let go of him ever again.
Well, that's I mean, you do you. That's intense.
I'll carry him wherever he needs to go to be put down. I'll put him down, but
if you love something, you need to let it wander around and fall over rocks and stuff.
you got a point there. But if he wants to be carried, I'll carry him.
He nods.
All right. So if you're all taking a rest for a moment, let's use that point to just take a break for all of us, grab a drink of whatever, and then we'll come back to it in a minute or two. So getting back to it, it's been about an hour of just licking your wounds and complaining and sitting there in the relative darkness until you hear a new sound. It's footsteps in the distance and a sound with it, just a tap, 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 tap. And from just out of the darkness in the same direction you were led for, the white Bishop Chessmon walks up, just straight up to the bars. Her head's just a level above, like where the rock ends and the bars end, and you just hear her head just hit right into the rock. She just boom.
Howdy.
Scoot, scoot.
So we're scooting behind.
Well,
more just scooting back, but
that didn't work, did it?
We did pretty good. For a while at least.
Did you?
Yeah, we got into we had disguises, and we got into the castle, and we got found out by this guy in a book who I don't have anymore, and then he gave us other disguises, and then we were sneaking around the castle with servants, and it kind of got caught, I think.
Beatrix
And we went outside, and then bam, there was a bunch of guys waiting there, and
Beatrix chimes in, just like, this mission was a disaster.
Hey, I found the kitchen. It wasn't a total washout.
The Bishop Chessmon just shakes her head. What will we do with you?
Free us?
Execute us?
Free
Don't
us.
Lucky
don't.
so far that the Queen hasn't been notified of your presence. She does not have any love for humans, and if she knew you were here, then yes, execution would be on the table. But to keep her content and from causing any harm, especially in these sensitive times, we have decided not to notify her of your presence here.
Oh, thank you for that one.
That doesn't mean I have the freedom to simply let you run wild. However, considering your method of running wild involves alerting the entire castle to the presence of humans within it.
How did they even find us out? We were disguised.
I notice a significant amount of silence from everyone else.
So, Cherry kind of turns to Bishop Mom. So, Mom. So there were some very, very powerful non-chessoid Digimon who.
Oh yeah, what was the deal with all those guys eating at the table?
Oh, please tell me the suitors don't know you're here.
They
No,
don't.
They thought we were kitchen staff.
Wait, hold on.
The
Suitors?
whom?
The what?
The Castle
Oh,
of
is
Hearts is playing host to a tournament currently for our queen to find a new partner.
Oh, so there's no King Chessmon, is there?
The king... There is a specific reason the queen does not enjoy human presence, and that is exactly that.
Oh.
Oh, we killed your
Go
king.
on.
We didn't do
No.
anything.
I mean,
No,
not
I-
us personally, but as general we.
Human presence in the past has resulted in the disappearance of our king, yes?
Oh, yikes.
How long ago was this?
That's what we in the business call a big yikes.
It's only been recently, after a period of some 20-odd years now, that the queen's temperament has lifted enough to seek a mate. It would be extremely unfortunate for not only you, but the entire Castle of Hearts, for her to be made aware of humans within the castle.
Alright.
I had hoped that advising you to enter the castle and seek out whatever method could return it to the digital world would work out, but it seems now that the longer you are here, the more aware everyone in the castle becomes of your presence. Can you return this castle to the digital world?
Yeah, we just gotta find whatever's tying it here.
You said Wisemon was helping you?
Yeah,
Was.
he was, and then he's not here anymore, so I don't know what happened to him. Probably left.
We'll go and speak with him. It is best you stay here and keep out of trouble for the moment.
Yeah,
The
alright,
last
we can
thing
do
you
that.
need is the Queen discovering you're here.
That's fair.
What's my list of Chessmon? Nope. She was going to cast some healing magic for you, but she does not know any, so she just says, stay here for the moment. I will do my best to shield you if I can. And walks back away.
Oh, so this was like a Cherry kind of like scratches her head. This is sort of like a bachelorette situation, isn't it?
Yeah,
The font on the icon for this is literally the font from The Bachelor.
Oh my
Ah.
fucking god. Oh
we
man.
know,
we,
when I first
we
designed
we
this-
accidentally walked into a castle in the middle of a dating show.
When I first designed this campaign, the design of it was, it'll go however the players make it go, whether it's fun and lighthearted or a complete nightmare is up to them. And, well...
The answer is yes.
The answer
we
is
did both. We did both. We had a lighthearted kitchen adventure, and now we're literally in hell.
Yeah.
This isn't literally hell.
Not in
This
the
is
fire
just
yet.
hell adjacent.
Yeah, it's hell adjacent. We're in purgatory.
We dig down a little more than we hit hell.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah, that's what all the voices are down below. They're just the little
That's how it works.
All right, listen, guys. Let's focus on the positives, right? We are literally at the bottom of the castle. Yes? Can't get any lower. Or
Yeah.
if not the castle, the.
But wait,
point in
hold
our
on.
lives.
Didn't you hear voices? Didn't someone hear voices coming from underneath us? Looks like we can
Yes.
go a little further down.
Dig a little deeper.
What I
Grab a
was-
shovel?
Mitsuo looks at Kenji. Can you program us a shovel?
Yeah.
features.
Turbo nerd, what you got?
Why are we digging down?
I don't know. Brain's fate.
Purpose. We're here on a mission.
Yeah, but maybe the thing we're looking for is underground.
Terse, I just
We
want to
don't
confirm
know
one
that
thing.
yet.
Is the ground dirt or is it just
No,
rock?
It's rock.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mitsuo looks at the ground, looks up at Kenji. Never mind on the shovel.
Yeah, I think we need more like a jackhammer, and that'd make way
We'll
too much
venture
noise.
underground when we deem it necessary. Until then, we're gonna think of another route.
All right. Well, it depends on if we can get disguises. We might be okay.
They may be on high alert now.
It's true.
Well, whatever
We're
we
going to have
choose
to be
do-
more cautious.
I had a great idea too, but I don't think it'd fly. I had a great idea, but if they're going to be on high alert, it's probably not going to work out so well.
Mitsuo is looking at you expectantly. She's
What
willing
I
to
was
listen.
thinking is
She wants to hear the
we
bad
do
idea.
disguises again. But this time, instead of servants, we pretend to be like last minute competitors. Burst in the castle like, hey, we're joining this too. But
Okay.
But we can't do anything.
Us humans
speak for
are not
yourself.
going to pass off as competitors. At
yeah, I
one
guess that's a good
caliber.
point. We could disguise. Maybe we could disguise ourselves as like one person and one Digimon is like one complete creature.
We're just going to be like
Oh,
five
like a
humans in a
trench
trench coat.
Okay, this is a lovely
Like you-
plan, but you did see that those were mega level Digimon.
Yeah, none of us can go that high. As far as I'm aware, at least.
Unless their suitor competition is emotionally based as well, we might be SOL on that end. I'm not saying that's not a good idea. I love it. I love enthusiasm. I love the energy that brings to the table. However, I do feel like I am just going to be curb stomped by a pink dragon, and that's not on my to-do list.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, even just being near that dude will probably stomp you. Every time he moves, he almost hit us.
Yeah. Just
Can
very,
he even
like,
compete? He doesn't even
limiting.
have. I don't think I even see limbs on that guy. He's just like a noodle with a face.
Yeah, it makes it difficult.
Kenji, can you roll perception for me?
Sure. What is perception? That's willpower, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun. Okay. Roll is
3d6 plus 7. It's the same as what I just rolled, but for a different reason. One better. So, as everyone's talking away, have you been like actively using your Digivice? Your computer? Do you have a computer with you, or just your Digivice?
I assumed it was just through the Digivice.
All right. So as you're working away on it, you notice a message pop up on that, indicating that something is trying to transmit through it. Roll computer on that.
Okay. I assume computer plus intelligence?
Yeah.
Like the full, okay.
So your full proper one. Yeah, so as like you catch this in time to notice that something's trying to connect to your Digimon and transport through that, and you stop it and isolate, and you catch that you're getting a signal from nearby of something trying to transmit through your Digivice.
Hi, you got signal in here?
I mean, we get
You're in
signal.
a digital world. You've got
Yeah,
signal everywhere.
We're surrounded by signal.
Should you pick it up?
I mean, we're already in prison. Like this, it seems pointless to trap us at this point. To like trigger.
Yeah, all right. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Okay, I do that. I don't know what like if it's trying to transmit through, I'd like open it or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
you
kind of...
caught a signal in time, and so you had control of what it was doing. You let it through, and immediately, like your Digivice, the screen on it lights up, and then it goes dark, and then the darkness starts coming out like a smoke, just pouring out of your Digivice and just across the ground.
You got gremlins.
And the smoke just reaches across the ground, and it starts pooling here, and after like a good amount of it has come out and shapen up, a shape begins to rise up out of it.
Lucky is taking up a defensive stance like he's about to fight a ghost.
A tall Digimon resolves from the darkness, standing in the middle of the group of you. Oop.
Oh shit.
Huh.
Man,
And
I should
it
really read
is-
subject lines before I open email.
Rises up and arms crossed, and it looks down at you, and it like so he's just like, I was hoping to jump to something that wasn't another cell, but I suppose this will do. Greetings. Greetings.
Ah.
5 humans, 1 Digimon.
I'm a pawn chessmon.
Of course you. None of you are disguised right now.
No. Like
But you
his first
tried.
instinct was like,
Peter's gonna jump in right here and just like state your name, please.
Of course.
Mitsuyo's already scanning it with her Digivice.
Duskmon, fellow prisoner of the Castle of Hearts. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, what'd you get
One
locked
more.
up for?
Disagreement.
Hmm.
You get the scan on Duskmon. It reads as a champion level Digimon, but it also reads as being a significantly strong one. Like, the data signal that you get for it is way out of line to the traditional level of a champion. You get the feeling it would not have any issue fighting an ultimate outright.
Mitsuyo makes a quiet sound and just keeps watching.
So just for reference, it's like just based on that data alone, it's like Angemon level shit, right? Where it's just like, oh, by the way, even though champion level, way stronger.
It takes a look around and then checks the bars, raises a leg, pushes against that. You hear the bars immediately groaning. Well, your cell is far less protected than mine was. They didn't seem to put good effort into keeping you trapped. It's just pushing its leg against the bar, and you can hear the metal groaning as it's just testing it out. My cell was far less accommodating. No, this can work.
What exactly did you disagree about to get you locked up? Like,
Well, what are you in for?
Trespassing?
yeah. Trespassing,
Laughs.
impersonation, assault.
Listen, if we didn't start it, it wasn't assault.
Fair. It was self-defense. They came at us first. You dropped the assault, but trespassing and impersonation.
Well, the castle does tend to be rather rough to anyone who isn't welcome within it. I came here to ask them to be less prolific with their warmongering, and that did not end well for me.
Oh, you poor thing. You're just trying to extend an olive branch they'll actually sell.
Mitsuyo is interested by the notion of warmongering. She goes, "What do you mean by warmongering?"
The Castle of Hearts is center of what they refer to as the Chessmon Empire. They are conquerors, naturally, though they seem to have been less keen on that of late. I'm unsure of their reasoning, but traditionally they send out their army and they march and they claim more territory for themselves.
Let's see.
Rinse
Thank you.
and repeat. You can see their territory is right below us. And just wipes a foot along the ground, like one of the boundaries between the kind of the dark and the lighter tiles that seem to be the design everywhere. Anyway, anywhere marked with this is territory of the Chessmon Empire.
Oh, that makes sense. 'Cause I was wondering why the ground was all checkerboardy.
Chessboardy.
Yeah,
Anyway.
chessboardy.
Since I was able to escape via your systems, I would share my escape with you. And so in that case, just turns around and let's do another check for you. That is... Where are you, buddy? There you are. Just turns around, like swings his hand, and as he swings it, a blade just juts out of the hand. It cuts right through the metal, like steps forward, kind of pushes you two aside, Cherry and Mitsuyo. It just steps forward and swings and just cuts the metal, and the blade just goes right through it. Yep, far less secured. Looks back to where Crocodilemon was there. They definitely weren't trying to hold you. They try down there. And just grabs one of the metal bars with the other hand now that it's cut free and just pulls it out of the ground.
Oh, wait.
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
Okay. And Dustmon just starts prying out the metal bars, just says, I suppose I'll just leave. Nothing worked out for me here. Maybe I'll set one of the others free and really bring this empire down.
Others?
Others? You got more?
There's more sealed below. None of them are as polite as I am, but this castle doesn't deserve much in the way of politeness, I've decided.
Interesting.
Pulls out another bar. There's now 3 gone. Any of you guys could slip through that now.
Cherry kind of looks at all you guys and then looks back up at this big Digimon and kind of leans back on the rock and is like, you know, you're not in the digital world anymore, right?
Halfway through pulling out the next bar, stops.
Right, we should have mentioned that.
Pardon me?
So, you can go first.
So, you're not... None of this is in the digital world. That's why we're here. We're trying to send you guys back. So I guess in some ways your chessboard friends, their warmongering's kind of at an end, but that's what we're looking to do.
Yeah, I don't really understand the technical aspects of it, but pretty much this castle and some of the surrounding area got scooped up out of the digital world and is kind of this midway point between the human world and the digital world. So we're here to try and put it back in the digital world where it belongs, but we got to find whatever's, holding it here. That's what we're here. And then we got caught, and now we're going to sell.
Dustmon lets go of the middle bar and leads back. A moral conundrum, then. Is it better for me to stay imprisoned here and so let the castle remain separated from the digital world? Or to free myself and in doing so free them as well? Interesting. They take a step back, actually. The bars, there's 3 bars gone, so any of you guys can get out. But Dustmon now seems to be in contemplation about the right way forward.
It's
just
tough.
making sure you have all the facts before you go on some
Yeah.
Rampage? Is that a word? Is that the right word I'm looking for?
Wouldn't want you to get all like up in people's
I
faces
wouldn't be the
and
one
stuff.
rampaging. I would leave that to those I freed, but what to do in this situation?
Yeah,
So
that's
you
kind of
wish to return this world to the digital world? This castle?
yeah, it's kind of where it has to go in the end. It's got to go back, but it doesn't have to go back in one piece. If that's any consolation to you.
Starts laughing. Oh, if it was that easy.
How long have you been locked up here, Chief?
I decided it was best a long time ago to stop counting.
Still a long time.
Oh.
For second question, when you were locked up, was there a king involved in this monarchy situation?
Yes, the king was the head strategist of the Chess One Empire.
Oh, he's gone. He disappeared roughly 20 years ago. If that bishop guy was right, lady.
Dasmon sits down.
You okay? Like he's gonna go over there and like pat him on the spiky shoulder guard thing if he's sitting. Pat that.
It
You-
wouldn't
you
be a
okay
lie
there?
to say I've been better.
To give you the full lowdown, apparently, roughly 20 years ago, the king disappeared because of some human involvement. And the queen got real angry, and she's only finally calmed down. Now she's hosting some kind of dating show in her castle.
That's not 100. You know what? Yes, that's what's happening.
You just get a long, confused look.
She's looking for a new king, I guess. So at least one of the candidates was female. So maybe she's looking for another queen. Who knows?
Hey, are you on good terms with the queen when you were locked up? Just I'm.
No.
Okay,
never mind.
Yeah, King's gone. King's gone. Queen's looking for a new partner in crime or war or whatever's happening here. Both.
This is a lot more than I expected to deal with, I'll be honest.
Same, actually. I think that's the whole of the situation. Kinda.
Yeah, that's... Now you know everything we know.
Mm-hmm. And boy, let me tell you, we do not know a lot.
So you're all caught up.
Yep.
Indeed I am. Well then. I had a friend who used to tell me that the more complex a problem grows, the more you should try to find a simple answer. In this case, the more damage, the more trouble I cause for this area, if I release some of the prisoners, the more it would free us to do whatever it is we wished, while the chessmen here deal with the rest of the problems.
Oh, I like you. That's a great idea. We cause some sort of big old distraction by letting some buddies out, and then the rest of us are free to move around easier because they'll be too focused on trying to put everyone back in the cells.
I'll pass along your appreciation to my friend should I find him on the other side.
What kind of Digimon was your friend?
That's assuming that we don't get caught up in your friend's rampage.
What kind of Digimon was your friend?
Oh, another brawler like me. Fire to my darkness.
Wait, didn't we?
Hold on.
Big,
Hold
big,
on.
big, big,
Hold on. Cherry's having a massive panic attack.
Lucky's like snapping his fingers trying to remember what's happening. He's like, the big guy.
Hold on. This friend of yours, I'm missing some things. What was his name?
Dasmon pauses for a moment. He was a Gunimon.
Fuck!
Yeah!
Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Which would you
Yes?
like first?
What's the good news? I need more of that.
Well, the good news is we know where a good is probably.
Bad news is he's taking part in the dating game thing that's happening.
There's a momentary beat before Dustmon immediately launches up, two hands, one into the bar, starts ripping them out, like completely clearing the way for him to get out of here.
Maybe we should have kept the bad news to ourselves.
Maybe.
It's
Well, hey,
the work of
maybe-
moments before he's actually stepping completely out of the cell.
You ever thought maybe he's taking part in this to try and so he can get into the castle? So he was looking for you, maybe.
If he is, that's smarter than anything he's ever done before, but I'll take it.
I hope it's true. Anyways, come on, guys, let's go.
Go where?
Oh, well, this
Dustmon's
guy's our
immediately
best.
just taking off into
This
the
guy's our
darkness.
best bet to get out of here and get done here to do.
And if nothing else, he's providing an excellent distraction already.
Oh yeah, yeah. Also, we are down most of our Digimon. Sticking near this big guy is the best thing we got going for us right now.
Also, fuck this castle.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
honestly.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it. I know some of us have been feeling it. Yes,
I'm
no?
really feeling it.
Okay.
Duskmon, we're going to accompany you for the time being.
Yeah, if that's alright.
Dustmon is taking steps to rush and then pauses and looks over down the edge. Maybe it would still be better to cause some chaos.
Let's do it. Chaos is my middle name.
Mitsuyo smiles. She likes this idea, but she's not vocalizing that she likes this.
Dustmon turns and looks back to you like is expecting input.
Keep smiling.
Beatrix kind of hates this, but it's their best shot at getting out of here at the moment, so...
Kenji just hates this.
We have the two, we have the leader and the nerd guy who's just like, this is the worst idea. And then we have these three idiots up here, let's cause some mayhem.
Dustmon starts taking steps back, with the way slopes up from here, and it's a slope down there, and Dustmon starts heading down there and says, I will release one or two. Two is probably a bad idea. I will pick one to release.
Alright, maybe we can give you a hand. We know some things or two about Digimon. Let's go.
Dustmon just starts heading down. You guys all following behind?
Yeah, Lucky's going. Nemon's not here, so he has no choice but to follow. Lucky will let him out as soon as he's alive.
Alright.
Yeah,
Dustmon starts...
Kenji doesn't want to be left behind. He doesn't want to go, but he more does not want to be the only one here, and then someone shows up and gets pissed, and...
Yeah, Bishop Monk comes back. Kenji's the only one in this.
Crocodiliamon tries to put the bars back,
not separate into a bunch of tiny little groups again. Because
it didn't work out the last time.
Hold
that is
on.
true.
No, it really didn't.
I think it was being a big group was what got us all mega fucked.
Well, okay, no. We stay as a group, but we don't stay
when we were all
grouped up.
spread out, we were attracting attention all across the castle.
Oh,
so
right, combat then bad. Regular.
Also,
bad.
some of you stayed
Fine.
in rookie form and ran up to an ultimate and two champions.
Yeah, it was not the smartest thing we've ever done.
In my defense, I didn't know Tankmon was the champion.
What did you think it was?
I don't know, a tank.
In retrospect, it all seems so obvious.
Oh, these things we learn. Dustmon starts striding down the path. It's a fairly steep way, and there's some bridges that go over the darkness, all leading the way around. After a moment, Dustmon stops in front of one of the lower cells and looks inside. You guys who are following closest behind can see that there's something far back in the cell that's hanging in the air because there's so many chains around it connected to the walls and to the chains as well that you can't see it, and it's just being held in place by all these chains wrapped around it. It's small, not that big, maybe person size if they were wrapped up, and it's just hanging there, and every so often the chains just shake a little, and that's it.
Can I scan it?
You try to scan it, but you can't get any read without any sort of sighting of what's in there.
Alright. big old mystery ball.
Dustmon's considering this one, just like standing there looking into.
Oh, I should.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was over the first bridge.
Flash step.
Oh, you guys have just been following down around. Dustmon's
Yeah.
like, maybe not. Maybe not you.
What's in there? I can't get a reading on it.
I don't know its name specifically. It was here before I was, but I know it easily consumes anything that gets too close to it, even when chained like this.
They got a black hole in there. All right.
A hungry black hole.
Can see why you would maybe not want to let that one out.
Dustmon heads further down around and just starts spiraling down around here.
So sorry if Lucky's like talking too much, but he's gung-ho about causing trouble.
The next one down is more like directly underneath your one, and you can see that it's empty as well, but the bars on it are like more stitched together, and while they seem to be metal, they're like spiraled black metal.
Oh, is this your cell?
Yep. Not anymore.
Nope, it's
kind of like raises a hand towards a closed fist, and the single blade pops out, just like a giant middle finger at the cell.
Like he just started laughing.
I actually have a question for if I want to roll to try and remember something.
Sure. That would probably just be an outright intelligence, knowledge roll. Knowledge.
A knowledge roll.
Intelligence plus knowledge.
The Agudimon that helped us out in one of our previous missions, like
yep.
I think you said it was like several months ago. Did that Agudimon ever mention a Duskmon or having a friend he was looking that they were looking for?
Roll with knowledge. So intelligence plus knowledge.
Oh, well, that's a big ol'. Maybe it's not a 0. That's a 1.
Yay!
I'm a big dummy, but I want to remember really well.
You do your best to strain thinking about the Unimon, but the main thing you remember about is how awesome it was at fighting, and you guys were fighting alongside with it.
How fucking fantastic its abs were. Got it.
Right. Dustmon just keeps on descending into the darkness. I'm not going to keep spiraling around here, but it keeps leading downwards. You notice that there's no real guards down here.
Huh. Has that got something to do with the thing those bars were made out of? That there's no guards here?
They don't expect us to get free, no, but also they tend to dislike being close to the larger ones down here.
That's fair.
As you're heading over one of the much darker, over one of the bridges, which is much further down, it's like really dark now. It's difficult to see. You can probably how do you guys deal with darkness?
Flashlight?
By having poor vision.
It's used phone flashlight.
Or did you devices have a light?
You can project a light from those.
Alright, we'll use those as flashlights.
Yeah. Okay, so Duskmon stops like halfway across a bridge, which is in the middle. The path's been spiraling around a lot now, but now you can actually see there's a sheer wall opposite you, except the wall stops pretty high up with more of those giant bars in front of it. And they go all the way to the ground, and it's like multiple houses tall. Many stories of bar.
Is this one cell?
Yep. Dustmon starts reaching out a hand towards it.
What's in there?
One of the big ones.
Oh boy.
Dustmon's considering, turns and looks back, and if you look the other way, you can see there's another equally sized cell. One of these two will make more than enough trouble in here. Just need to get them out.
All right.
It's looking between them and trying to decide which one.
Mitsuyo's gonna go. She's curious.
So should we flip a coin or?
Looks down at you. Do you have a coin?
Yes. Hold on, that makes a really good noise. Oh, no, I don't have it on hand.
Does one of the characters have a coin if they want to roll 1d2?
Sure.
That good coin flipping ASMR.
Heads is on the left, tails is on the right.
Alright.
Oh, you're actually flipping
Tails.
a real coin.
Tails, Duskmon turns to look out to the right side, just nods. Spinomon it is. And just jumps like outright from the bridge. The bridge kind of shakes a bit as it leaps. It just clears the distance to there. Sword comes out of its hand as it shoves the sword into the rock at just above where the bars are, and it's just stuck itself in there. It wraps its hand around the bars, starts carving at the rock to start working it out.
But is this like the big cell or the other cell?
The big one. There were two really big ones down here, and it's starting on the big one on the right.
Boy.
Looks back, he says, if any of you would like to lend a hand to speed this up.
All right, sure. I don't know what Lucky's gonna do besides punch a rock, but
Crocodiliamon Crocodiliamon has some attacks.
Lucky's gonna check and see if Nemon's alive yet. First.
Are Digimon fully healed yet?
Let's see. For the length of time it's been, let's see how everyone's health is doing. For the length of time you guys rested, I'll give everyone 3 wound boxes back. So that's not a full heal for everyone, but...
Is he alive?
It's getting you back there. Since Nemon was digitized, we're going to have to do a little other check for this guy, but we'll do that in a second. Mitsuyo's back to full health. Prize one's at 4 of 6. I'm just fixing up some hit boxes for everyone.
5 wound boxes.
Beatrix is back to full. Leolamon's back to full. Alright. The ones who still have damage are... Cherry's got... is at 5 of 6. Coronamon's at 4 of 6. Chichiro's at 4 of 9. Mitsuyo's at full. Prizemon's at 4 of 6. Beatrix and Leolamon full. Namon.
Namon.
Let's do a bit roll for Namon. So 3d6 plus 2. This is basically Namon pulling themselves back together.
You can do it, little buddy. Ooh.
You see a progress bar for Namon, and it's at 75%.
It's almost home.
It's literally like it's downloading a new name on.
No! Look, he's like, my friend's back! And then Namon's like, no!
Alright, so who's lending a hand to Duskmon with breaking out?
Well, Lucky will. I don't know if he can do anything, but he is here to help Smash.
Lucky can call out, but it's you either have to go down to the ground level to try and do something about the bars, or it's probably a Digimon job.
Yeah, he'll just cheer you guys on.
Kenji might be able to do something with a good computer roll.
I'm still not 100% sure this is a good idea. Yeah, I'll try. I can try that. What would I even be doing? Like
trying to disappear the bars or something.
Trying to make it just not there anymore.
Yeah, select material, delete.
Yeah, I'll try that, I guess. And if that doesn't work, Gun Gator.
As Duskmon is just cutting into the rock, trying to get started on removing the first of the bars, Kenji sets up, checks in with his device. Since Duskmon teleported through it, it's like you've got a key to the area now. It's kind of weird, but you're able to follow like the effect Duskmon had on it to get a better access to the area than you had before. So like you get in, you take a while. Duskmon's not noticing what you guys are up to, as Kenji just like, okay, these are the bars for this cell, so delete. And they are gone, and behind them, a gigantic form starts to move.
Oh.
That's where we'll end it for today.
Oh shit.
And Kenji gets one-shotted.
It's fine, you have full hitboxes.
Yeah, 3.
It's fine.
Like,
I
lucky.
forgot
Wow, that happens.
Lucky is 3 of me.
Just stay behind Crocodilimon forever. He will protect.
That is honestly Kenji's general goal. It's just
Will he also attack?
He will attack from far away, but mostly he protect.
Well, no one died.
No one. We got really
Completely.
close.
You did get really close.
Me and Tess got very close to actual death.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
basically would have been your avatar here would have been deleted and you would have needed to get a new one here, but that takes time to prepare. Also, there's probably some mental effects on just having your consciousness deleted out of the digital space.
Yeah, that sounds fucked up.
I'm gonna end the
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah.